Hello everyone and welcome to Noodle Journey, your destination for detailed and informative reviews of the instant noodle universe. Today I'm reviewing another dried supplement you can add to your instant noodles while they cook. This is Ramen Toppers vegetable mix for noodles. Before we get into this review, please remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you like seeing these in-depth reviews. So yeah, today I've got a newer product from Ramen Toppers. A few videos back I reviewed their current other product, their chashu pork, fish cake, and vegetable mix, and it earned a perfect score. It was a complete overhaul of their original version of that product, which I had reviewed last year and didn't love the first time. So much respect again to Ramen Toppers for that massive improvement. So when they sent me that sample product to re-review, they also sent a canister of this vegetable mix for me to check out. Now this is a blend of peas, corn, carrots, cabbage, and green onions that you boil with your noodles for 4 minutes in order to add some vegetable goodness to your meal. This is essentially the same vegetable blend as in the chashu and fish cake mix, but just without the chashu and fish cake. So this is a completely vegan option to cook with your noodles. If you want to buy this for yourself, you can get it on Amazon or on Ramen Toppers' Etsy store for $19.99. And compared to its competition, that is a pretty good value if you like the vegetable blend that's in here. This is a 14.5 ounce canister of vegetables that originally weighed 32 ounces prior to the dehydration process. And by comparison, a 14 ounce bag of veggie mix from Ramen Bay would currently cost you $24.99. So at $20, this is a better buy, unless you specifically want the blend of vegetables that Ramen Bay offers. And because I know this will interest a good chunk of you, this product is made in the USA. So I'm going to cook this with some noodles and evaluate the quality. I am like 95% confident that I know exactly how this review will go based on how well the last Ramen Toppers review went, but I don't half-ass things here on Noodle Journey, so this is getting just as thorough a review as anything else. Now this being a vegetable mix, I figured that pairing this with a nice vegan noodle soup is the perfect way to review it. And for all of you following me regularly, you can probably guess that the reason I reviewed Samyang's Vegetasty Noodle Soup a couple weeks ago was so that I could review the Ramen Toppers vegetable mix in this. So here we go. This is my latest obsession from Samyang. And if you didn't check out my review of this, please do. It is quite possibly the tastiest vegetable soup I've ever had. One more note, in the interest of fairness to Ramen Toppers, I will be omitting Samyang's dried veggie pack from the cooking process, and I will cook this only with the Ramen Toppers vegetable mix. I will be right back. Okay, and here we go. Now, I always go a little extra generous with dried toppings when I review them. So what you're seeing in here is about 3 heaping tablespoons of Ramen Toppers added to the boiling water. I think you can safely get away with 2 tablespoons or even less, depending on how much you want for a nice serving of vegetables, but you do you. A little goes a long way here. You can see I still have a lot left in this canister, like this barely made a dent. All right, so the way I evaluate dried toppings is to try the various pieces individually, then try them with the noodles and broth to see if anything has substantially changed the product's base flavor, good or bad. So here we go. Let's see how this all came together. All right, nice. So as I suspected going into this, there's pretty much no difference between the quality of the vegetables in this and the quality that was included in the chashu pork mix. And that's a good thing, because that means that these are tender, flavorful, perfectly rehydrated, and visually appealing. The corn and cabbage are nice and sweet. The carrots are good. The peas are not mealy. and the green onions still have a little zip to them, which is nice because sometimes green onions lose a lot of flavor when they're freeze-dried. While I would certainly have loved to see a few more types of vegetables in this mix, what's in here is flavorful and well rehydrated. Now for the overall score, my own personal biases are going to get in the way just a smidge. You see, I don't like peas and corn in my instant noodles as a personal preference. I like peas and corn fine on their own as a side dish, but it's just not my thing when it comes to a bowl of soup because, especially in non-miso Japanese ramen, I find the flavors can sometimes clash. Luckily, with this robust veggie broth from Samyang, it doesn't matter too much. They work very well with the broth flavor. So because this is not my preferred blend of vegetables, but because on the flip side, the quality of these dried vegetables is objectively as perfect as dried vegetables can get, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 overall. It's not 100% what I look for in a vegetable mix, but the quality is undeniably good and also a good value. So there we go, another strong product from Ramen Toppers. If this exact combination of vegetables strikes your fancy, then I think you should check this out. $20 for 14.5 ounces of dried vegetables beats the price per volume that Ramen Bay offers on their mixes. And if you do some comparison shopping on Amazon for other dried vegetable products, you'll see that the pricing on this is not only fairly competitive with those, but this Ramen Toppers blend is a little better geared for instant noodles than a lot of the other stuff. Like, there's some blends out there on Amazon that take way longer than 4 minutes to rehydrate, and they include things like sweet potatoes. And sweet potatoes are a giant nope from me. I want complementary flavors, and I want convenience, and I get both of those with this. So that's it for this review. If you give Ramen Toppers products a try, leave me some comments and let me know how you like them. But more importantly, let them know too, good or bad, because they clearly listen to feedback. Thank you again to Ramen Toppers for the review sample, and I can't wait to see what else they cook up in the future. I'll be back with another noodle review next time, so I hope you'll join me here again on Noodle Journey.